Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus again, and this is part 3 of the other programs I've been bringing forward to you. The first one was on cards, debit cards, credit cards, and part 2 had to do with the big picture of life, making it easier for you to understand the conditions of our society presently and how to fix it. And the third one is really what I have been over the past 30 some years been preparing you for, and that is that moment, the true moment of truth. You know, we come into this world and we have always looked outside of ourselves for the fulfillment of any aspiration, and yet we only trust ourselves. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that we have choices, and our choices have been working in a way for us at times, and even at the times when it works for us, it works against others, and at other times it just works against everybody else. And this is why we have in our society here in America the kind of ups and downs on that totem pole of economic success that we do have. And we want to blame perhaps the system, we want to blame the man, we want to blame the man behind the curtain, we want to blame everybody. But the truth of the matter is that we as individuals have been given the right to govern our own lives. We have been given the right to govern our own lives and to be the master of it. And to be able to claim that, we must know something. We must know something that somebody else does not know. I'm sure because whatever is moving such a person to do what they must do in order to claim that freedom, if anyone else knew it as well, they would be acting accordingly. And so I don't know what it is that causes one to go to that level. Is it because someone merited the knowledge, the wisdom, or were they chosen as a recipient to be sacrificed so that the world can see what it really is about? It doesn't matter as long as it happens, and it's got to be real in order to happen. And so what I'm saying to you today is that we have one obligation, and that obligation is to be true to ourselves. We must reclaim our youth, the times when we were a kid and we used to dream about what our future would be like. We have to go back to that youthful imagination and mature bodies, able and capable to go forward with the dreams of children and the power of adults, understanding the truth of life. And that is to give justice and mercy and fairness the governing power over your life, and that your life will not stray any way or form or fashion from that. In other words, make them treat you right. You see, you know what they don't know. They can't show you anything that you don't know. You know it all. But you do know something that they don't know, and that path to peace and prosperity and joy, you know. And so you must show them, not by force, but by sacrifice. They don't understand anything but force, but sacrifice is the way they will learn. Because if you choose to go to do it forcefully, then you become everything they said you were, a fake. So in order to be free, you got to be real. You got to say, this is the way. If it's not the way that it's supposed to be, if we live by laws, then those laws must be perfect. They just can't be laws. They must be perfect. Because if they are not perfect, they're nothing but thieves in the night. No more than the mafia or gangbanger, somebody trying to rip you off by force. Because that's what they're doing, putting you in jail for breaking the laws, the rules that they set for you to be governed by. If you still want to act like you going to disobey, they got some things for you. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. In order to be free, you must be willing. to say, I will not accept anything other than that which is from my Father. And you know what it is. You know what beautiful it is. And for me, I've shared with you all these years about how beautiful it is. So I want it. I want it for me. I understand you don't understand that this stuff is yours. But I cannot accept the fact that your ignorance is to hold me back. It is by the light of the love of God in me that you will be perhaps persuaded. But if you are not persuaded, it doesn't make any difference. You know, the good God of life still works. Got me here before you, changed me. When the time comes, whatever happens, you see, because I have to say to you, before mankind, who have been trained since their birth to resist the truth, it's going to be complicated. But it will be done. And many may have to die. A miracle might occur, and they might not. But they must be willing. If they're not willing, see, you got to be free to walk this road. You got to be free to walk this road. I know it. The man knows it. You know it. Now, chances are, I might get killed. That's okay. I want them to grant me what is mine. And I'm going to keep fighting that you can get yours. When I say fighting, I'm going to keep on teaching you how to get yours. And when I say teaching you, I mean by me getting mine, showing you visuals, and giving you the conversation to wake you up. Then we will see the difference between the society we live in and the society of our dream. So I think I better stop here. I had originally decided to make this more interesting, but I found myself wanting to be a little bit more explicit. And so I hope you feel satisfied that life is free only when you take all the limits away. If anyone, for any reason, can threaten you with anything to prevent you from doing whatever it is that you choose to do that is not harmful to anyone, but definitely works for you and probably benefit everybody else or somebody else, that you must go forward. You must go forward and not be detained by, and if there's a law that's designed to prevent it, and that law is wrong, that law must be changed. And you might have to give your life to get that law changed. It won't probably benefit you, but it'll benefit somebody behind you. Especially, you're not like the Jews. You're not being led to the slaughter. You're walking through the slaughter. You're going to have it fair and just, or they're going to just have to kill you, because you're not going to be ruled by anything other than fairness and justice. You're not going to be ruled by anything else. You're not going to be a slave to anything else. Now you got to know that to walk out like that. But you know what? They might not kill you. They might have been waiting for you to stand up. Bye-bye.